Racing TV here, and this is the DNF Tournament. Approximately over 30 cars here. I have not counted, probably over 40. This is going to be a big, long tournament, just like the 116 versus 116 tournament. So this bucket will define the losers. If you have not raced yet, then we will do it in shortly. So let's get started. 67 Lotus Type 9 up against the Cadillac Project. 3, 2, 1. Cadillac Project will be moving on. Fire Engine up against Taxi. 3, 2, 1. Taxi will be moving on. Rally Final up against Dragon Wagon. 3, 2, 1. Rally Final. McDonald's Hot Rod up against Ain't Fair. 3, 2, 1. Ain't Fair will be moving on. The First Travel Tracker up against his name is Quick and Climb. 3, 2, 1. Quick and Climb. Spawn out. Doc Hudson up against, I do not know his name. 3, 2, 1. I don't know his name will be moving on, and Doc Hudson will be eliminated. Plymouth Superbird up against the 2006 tow truck from Matchbox. 3, 2, 1. Superbird will be going on to the farthest and will be moving on. Off-roader Ram 1500 up against my very first ever car, the 2010 Ford Explorer, the one that started all of that. So let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Ford Explorer will be moving on. Do better. GMC Sienna up against Teed Off. 3, 2, 1. Teed Off will be moving on. Project Speeder up against Rock and Roller, who I have never used besides Project Speeder for a little while until the incident. 3, 2, 1. Project Speeder, let's go. 2018 Nissan Leaf up against Quick Chat. 3, 2, 1. And the Nissan Leaf will be moving on. The Datsun up against the 2 Nissan Liberty Walker. 3, 2, 1. And the 2 Nissan Liberty Walker will be moving on. Dogfighter up against Fast Gassin. 3, 2, 1. Fast Gassin will be moving on, and Dogfighter gets another DNF. The Pagani 9X8 Hypercar up against Gotta Go. 3, 2, 1. And the Pagani Hyper will be moving on. Good Humor Truck up against the Desert Drifter. 3, 2, 1. Desert Drifter will be moving on. Nitro Tailgater, who I never ever race, up against Street Creeper. 3, 2, 1. And Nitro Trailgater will be moving on. I think I should be racing him more often. Cone Shaker up against International Scout 4x4. 3, 2, 1. Cone Shaker will be moving on, and the International Scout 4x4 D and F. Land Rover against Toon Twin Mill. 3, 2, 1. Toon Twin Mill will be moving on. Land Rover just barely budging to DNF. Chevrolet El Camino up against, I do not know his name. 3, 2, 1. El Camino is moving on. Eliminated once again. Rocket Box up against Mario. 3, 2, 1. Rocket Box will be moving on. Ambulance up against the Funny Car. 3, 2, 1. Ambulance will be moving on. Funny Car eliminated. Travel Trekker, the second one, up against Rapid Transit. 3, 2, 1. Rapid Transit will be moving on. Motorbike up against Lightning McQueen. 3, 2, 1. Lightning McQueen will be moving on. Silver Bullet up against the Valentine's Day car. 3, 2, 1. Alright, he is out, and Silver Bullet is moving on. Attitude up against Bone Shaker. 3, 2, 1. Bone Shaker will be moving on, and Attitude is eliminated. Turbine Sublime right here up against Master Repew. 3, 2, 1. Master Repew coming out from behind and will be moving on. The Ferrari 333 CSP up against Headstarter. 3, 2, 1. The Ferrari will be moving on. The Bat Truck up against Towcap. 3, 2, 1. And the Bat Truck will be moving on. Slingshot up against Twemo 3. 3, 2, 1. The Slingshot will be moving on. Toon Volkswagen up against Track Mango. 3, 2, 1. And the Toon Volkswagen will be moving on. The Yellow Motorbike up against the other Gotta Go. 3, 2, 1. And surprisingly, the bike made it to the end, but he is eliminated. Gotta Go is moving on. Bad Mutter up against Mailed It. 3, 2, 1. Mailed It will be moving on. Magna Turner up against Fast Flipper. 3, 2, 1. Mega Turner will be moving on. Hold on. Fast Flipper will be fast flipping to the elimination pile. Off-roaded Volkswagen Bus up against Off-roader. 3, 2, 1. The Off brand will be moving on. Off-roader Volts up against 2010 Toyota Tundra. 3, 2, 1. Toyota Tundra will be moving on. Alright, we have an uneven amount. I want to keep it even. If he wins, I'll pick one car. And then if the Toyota van wins, I will pick a car out of that one. Alright? Toyota van up against the 71 Plymouth GTX. 3, 2, 1. The Toyota wins, so I'll pick a car out of that. So I chose Neo 2 Cola from the Cars movie and Dairy Delivery to keep it even. And the Mazda RX-3 tuned. Since he is way better than those two combined, he will be eliminated. So this is round 2 of the DNF Tournament. Congratulations if your car is still in. Let's go on to round 2. Cadillac Project up against the Taxi. 3, 2, 1. Taxi just barely. Rally Final up against Ain't Fair. 3, 2, 1. Ain't Fair will be moving on. Quick and Climb against I do not know his name. 3, 2, 1. Quick and Climb will be moving on, and I don't know his name is eliminated. Plymouth Superbird up against the 2010 Ford Explorer. 3, 2, 1. And the 2010 Ford Explorer will be moving on. Teed Off up against Project Speeder. 3, 2, 1. Teed Off will be moving on, and Project Speeder eliminated. 2019 Nissan Leaf up against the tuned Nissan Sky Liberty Walker. 3, 2, 1. And the tuned Nissan Sky Liberty Walker is moving on. Fast Gassin up against the Pagani 9X8 Hypercar. 3, 2, 1. And the Pagani 9X8 Hypercar is moving on. Donut Drifter up against Nitro Tailgater. 3, 2, 1. And the Tailgater is moving on. The Zerk Drifter is eliminated. And I also forgot, whoever gets second place out of this tournament, I will start using way more often. So, those are the new rules, and that's the second place prize. Third place, I will use you rarely. Better off than I use you now. Anyway, Cone Shaker up against the Toon Twin Mill. 3, 2, 1. Cone Shaker will be moving on, and the Toon Twin Mill eliminated. Chevrolet El Camino up against Rocket Box. 3, 2, 1. El Camino moving on, and Blue Rocket Box eliminated. Rapid Transit up against the Ambulance. 3, 2, 1. Ambulance will be moving on, and Rapid Transit eliminated. And if we have an uneven amount of number, then that car will also be eliminated. Lightning McQueen up against the Silver Bullet. 3, 2, 1. The Silver Bullet will be moving on, and Lightning McQueen is eliminated. Bone Shaker up against Master Repu. 3, 2, 1. And Master Repu will be moving on, and Bone Shaker is eliminated. The Ferrari 33 SP up against the Bat Truck. 3, 2, 1. And the Ferrari's moving on, and the Bat Truck is eliminated. Slingshot up against the Volkswagen Tuned. 3, 2, 1. And the tuned Volkswagen Golf is moving on, and Slingshot is eliminated. Mailed It up against Gotta Go. 3, 2, 1. Mailed It's moving on, and Gotta Go, like the other Gotta Go, is eliminated. Mega Turner up against the off-brand Volkswagen Bus. 3, 2, 1. The Volkswagen Bus is moving on. 2010 Toyota Tundra up against the Toyota Van. 3, 2, 1. Uneven amount of numbers, so they'll both be eliminated. Here are the cars that survived round 1 up to round... Wait. Now it's round 3. Taxi up against Ain't Fair. 3, 2, 1. Ain't Fair will be moving on. Quick and Climb up against the 2010 Ford Explorer. 3, 2, 1. Ford Explorer will be moving on. Teed Off against the tuned Nissan Liberty Walker. 3, 2, 1. And the tuned Liberty Walker will be moving on. And Teed Off is eliminated once again. Pagani 9X8 Hypercar up against Nitro Tailgater. 3, 2, 1. And the Bugatti will be moving on. Cone Shaker up against Chevrolet El Camino. 3, 2, 1. And the El Camino will be moving on. And the Cone Shaker is eliminated. Onto Silver Bullet and the Ambulance. 3, 2, 1. Silver Bullet will be moving on. Ambulance eliminated. The Ferrari 333 SP up against Master Repu. 3, 2, 1. Master Repu is moving on. And the Ferrari 333 SP is eliminated. Onto these two. Apparently this is tuned. I'll count it as tuned. Both of the tuned Volkswagen up against Mailed It. 3, 2, 1. And the tuned, with only 2 tuned left, is moving on. Uneven amount, so they will be both eliminated. Here are the final 4 groups from round 3 on to round 4, then semifinals, then the finals of the DNF tournament. Ain't Fair up against the 2010 Ford Explorer. 3, 2, 1. Ford Explorer will be moving on. 2 Nissan Skyline Liberty Walker up against the Bugatti 9X8 Hypercar. 3, 2, 1. Into Bugatti stays ahead for his lead and is moving on. Silver Bull up against the Chevrolet El Camino. 3, 2, 1. El Camino pulls ahead and is moving on. Master Repu up against the tuned Volkswagen Golf. 3, 2, 1. And the Volkswagen Golf will be our last remaining tuned car out of the DNF tournament. Congratulations. Oh, and Master Repu is eliminated. Here are the top 4 contenders. The original, the lowrider, the elder, the tuner. So, let's see who wins. Bugatti 9X8 Hypercar up against the 2010 Ford Explorer. 3, 2, 1. And the Bugatti is moving on. And sadly, the OG is eliminated. Chevrolet El Camino up against the tuned Volkswagen Golf. 3, 2, 1. Volkswagen Golf keeps his lead and is moving on. The Bugatti 9X8 Hypercar and the tuned Volkswagen Golf is the last remaining. Somehow he is the last. I figured it would be at least Ain't Fair or the Cadillac Project, or for the tunes, Mailed It, or the Skyline. So congratulations to you two for the finals. Round 1, 3, 2, 1. Bugatti. Round 2, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to the Bugatti 9X8 Hypercar for making a redemption in the DNF tournament. And also congratulations to the tuned Volkswagen Golf. Congratulations, you will be in more further challenges. Also honorable mentions to Mailed It, Tuned Skyline, El Camino, and Teed-Off for doing pretty well. So congratulations to you 5. You will also be used way more often. Everybody, remember, keep on racing.